What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to talk about a couple things real quick. First, the Arnold Classic. I know it's been about a week, 2 weeks since we had the Classic, but I just want to give a big shout out to Schwarzenegger for, I mean, honestly, upping the open class to $500,000 for the winner. I mean, a couple years ago I think it was $200,000. Now the Olympia is $400,000 for the winner. Now, obviously, they're going to have to raise their prize for at least for the open class, but I guess Arnold's going to do all the championships, so that's kind of good for Classic because that's my favorite Classic physique. And so it'll be interesting to see if Bumstead does the Arnold next year, especially if they raise it. I don't think he will because he's loaded anyway, but I thought that was a pretty good thing. Also, something happened at the Arnold involving Greg Doucette. Apparently, he made a video, and I know that a couple people, made comments, quite a few comments on the video. And so he made a video, and it almost came across as he was high. Now, I'm not accusing him of that, and that's kind of what, John Bravo thought too. He made a video of that. And so he kind of like he was, and he says he's sick. That's fine. I mean, listen, if he's got a cold or something, that's different. But the video was just a strange video for him. He was talking about like his big, beautiful lips. And he was talking about, and it was the way he was like referring to the women on the Arnold, their like bodies, like they're, because listen, the main focus is glutes now, apparently, for women's physique or whatever. So like the way he was creepy kind of, and it came across as, he was all up in the camera and he was sniffling, and there was an honest mistake, referring to him as maybe possibly being, on something, I'm not going to say coke, but let's say he was on something. And so I thought that was an interesting video. And then Bravo made a video and kind of like going over everything, and he had like detail after detail after detail of this video. And regarding Doucette, like his last video was so like scripted, and he said he contacted his attorney because he doesn't want to get sued. But I mean, the stuff that Bravo laid out there, it just blows my mind that you would do that kind of research on another YouTuber. But you know what, honestly, I gotta be honest with you, Greg Doucette deserves it because he made a career out of accusing other bodybuilders of being natty or not, okay? And he would sit there and specifically say, yeah, he's on drugs, or he's doing this, he's doing steroids, when in reality we all know that Greg Doucette did the same thing. But he's up from Canada, so maybe it's legal up there, I don't know. But I know one thing, steroids ain't legal down here in America. So for him to do that is and then when Bravo made the video, he made himself look like he was a victim. Like he was almost like crying on the camera, like, really, Greg? I know ain't nobody gonna watch this. He's not gonna watch this video, but I'm just saying, like, come across as a man, okay? You know what? You do that for a career. You accuse people of being drug addicts and being on drugs. You go after every single bodybuilder to make money. So when somebody comes after you and they come after you hard, don't be a bitch. All right, that's just my take on it. Greg Doucette's a little bitch. All right, you know what? And it actually made me like John Bravo because I didn't really like him before until he explained everything. I'm like, this dude is, he's kind of full of shit, but he's a little more likable than Greg Doucette. All right, I will tell you that much. Coach Greg or whatever his fucking name is. Anyway, take care, guys.